What do you think Mr. Menace does all day?
Is he makes sure his kids are doing the right thing in the halls afternoon.
What do you think Mr. Menace does all day?
He does paperwork and tells the school what to do and takes naps.
I think he plays Fortnite. What do you think Mr. Menace does all day?
Work. I think he's making sure every patrol's doing the right thing in the afternoon, and I think he's a pretty good principal.
What do I do all day? That is a really good question. I start my morning very early. We get here around 6:45, a little before 7, and we make sure the school is safe and clean and ready for students. And then we look over our sub list and make sure we have teachers and the aides and everybody where we need to get extra support. We move some people around. Then we get ready for buses and car riders, and we make sure all the kids get to school safely. Then we start our morning, do our morning announcements, and then we visit some classrooms, talk to some teachers, talk to some students. Sometimes some kids get in trouble, so we got to deal with some discipline, and then we kind of move through the day doing all that. I make sure that all the teachers have the supplies that they need, anything we need to order, that payroll's ready to go, all that kind of fun stuff. And then towards the end of the day, we go back out to buses and car riders, and we make sure everybody gets home safely, and then we do it all again the next day.
What do you think Mrs. Riley does after school hours?
I think she does her paperwork, then goes home and chills with her kids.
She plays video games.
I think she works and she gets stuff ready for the other day.
After school, I love the beach. I like to walk on the beach. I love boating, and I love the great outdoors. My family camps a lot too. And of course, I will never put down a good book. I love to read on the weekends and in the evenings.
What do you think Miss Burton does to help students?
Well, I think she directs the buses because she's always out there when I'm patrolling.
Maybe she helps them pick out what color sticky notes they should use.
I think Miss Burton helps students with testing and being kind to one another.
To help children learn.
Help students? Well, in many ways I help with their safety, so I was going to start with that. I'm always walking around the building, making sure that they are being supervised by someone. I also make sure I go through the cafeteria during the day and during all lunch times, and making sure that they are safe and eating. I also check playgrounds. I always have my trusty walkie on me in case a child needs me. I always open my door so they can come and talk to me if they need to share something. Say, for example, they're having trouble with another student. I handle all the discipline that comes to me, but we have a team of that. So I also make sure that every child has a way home in the afternoon. That's a big one. Sometimes car riders are late, sometimes our buses are late, sometimes our walkers have to walk in the rain. We always make sure that we talk to parents and make sure that the kids know how to get home, or we'll hold them until they need to get home. So I think the biggest thing I do for student safety is that I care about each and every one, and I care about their success and being safe and feeling like they have a chance to learn and be at the very best school in Manatee County.
Wake up! Wake up, Sydney! It's time for the book fair! You get to go during the specials today!
Okay.
Come downstairs, I have your breakfast ready, sweetheart!
Okay.
Okay, honey, so I packed you some extra money besides your $20, which is for tax. So don't spend it on little erasers.
Okay, I won't waste my time either.
Okay, make sure you go during your specials time.
Don't forget, this Friday is Early Out. Don't forget, next Friday's Crazy Sock Day. Bring in $1 and wear your crazy socks to support kindergarten.
Hi, my
my name is Allison and I am in 4th grade, and I will be liking to talk about picking up trash around the school. There is a lot of trash around the school and a lot of people are littering. So I would like you, if you're at your recess area and you see trash, I would like you to try to pick it up and put it in a pile where it won't blow away. And then once you are coming from your recess area going to your classroom, I would like you to try to put that in your classroom trash can if you have one. Thank you.
Morning, if you're getting breakfast, make sure when you get off your bus, you go straight to breakfast. And when you're done with breakfast, make sure you go right back to the bus loop.
When you sit at the bus loop, make sure you sit by your grade.
In the afternoon,
When your bus is called, go straight to the bus loop.
and remember, no running.
I keep on making mistakes.
Hold on, Max. Calm down. You can do this.
Why should I even try?
Because growing your mind is amazing.
It is?
Yes, of course. Bye, Max. I gotta go.
Wow, that was some great advice that Gracie gave to Max about making mistakes.
It sure was, Dr. Neuron. Boys and girls, we'd love to hear from you. If you think you have some ideas of how Max can handle making mistakes, put your idea on a Post-it note and come place it on our midder wall. We'll be looking for your answers in the next 2 weeks on the news.
This week is Report Card Pickup Week. Did you know that the left side of your report card is just as important as your grades? This side of the report card shows how much effort you show, how much responsible you are, and how much you used your bubble gum brain. Now, make sure you talk to your parents about the whole report card and celebrate your success.
Hey there, Virgil Mills. Last month I introduced you to one of my overcomers. I'm excited to introduce you to another one of the overcomers in my class. This is Brooklyn. Tell them hi, Brooklyn. Hi. And Brooklyn is a very special friend in our class this year. Brooklyn has a form of dwarfism. Although Brooklyn may look a little different than we do, she still does the same things, just like us. Virgil Mills wearing your green on October 25th to support me.
Magical mistakes in history! You probably have a microwave at your house, but did you know they were made by mistake? Percy Spencer experimented with the new magnetron, a vacuum tube that releases energy to power radar equipment. The first microwave oven was 5 feet tall. That's almost as tall as Mrs. Bennett. Mistakes are okay.
Sometimes we have a go or a try, make small mistakes and want to cry. Making mistakes not sad, making mistakes not bad. Come on, just have a go or a try. Albert Einstein, with his brilliant mindset, anyone who has never made a mistake has has never tried anything new. Learning from mistakes makes you great. And guess what? I'm going to tell you straight. Forget mistakes and believe and see what you can achieve. Learning from mistakes makes you great. Richard Branson, a successful businessman, said, "You don't learn to walk by following the rules. You learn by doing and by falling over." Sometimes we have a go or a try, make small mistakes and want to cry. Making mistakes not sad, making mistakes not bad. Come on, just have a go or a try.